Dream. This morning I wake up in my cozy bed way too early for Julia to make me breakfast. She and her mom and dad are still asleep, and even the guinea pigs are silent. My belly grumbles, and once again I curse my thumbleness. Humans are one big design flaw: the inferior noses, the inscrutable humdrum rumps, and don't get me started on their odor. But the opposable thumb idea, yeah, that was a nice upgrade. The cans I could open, the doorknobs I could conquer. Anyways, I feel worried, off. Worry's a waste of time, and it doesn't fit with my tough guy act, but sometimes I can't seem to help myself. Before I woke up, I'd been dreaming about Ivan and Ruby and Stella. It wasn't a nice dream, a fun and run toe twitcher. Nope. The one was a nightmare, a bad one. We were swimming, all four of us, in a black, raging river. For some reason, I was in the lead, and I kept looking back, telling them I was going to save them. Me save them? 2 elephants and a gorilla? As I paddled like mad, their voices faded. I looked behind me, and they'd vanished. And then I heard it, a faint bark. That bark. I woke up then, like I always do. I did an all-over shake, trying to toss off the stench of nightmare that clung to me like shampoo after a bath. I told myself to chill, get a grip, stop worrying about nothing. And yet, some primitive part of my brain, the wolf in me, maybe, is on edge. A lot can go wrong in the moment left to chance. The blink of an eye, the bounce of a bone. There are so many ways the world can find to fail at you. The smell of a storm. By the time everyone else wakes up, I've calmed down, but the wind outside sure hasn't. It's an early fall Saturday, gusty with scraps of sun, clouds bouncing off each other like bunnies in a basket, messages on the wind pouring in from everywhere, from dogs making their daily rounds, from feral cats, from anxious raccoons. Basically, everybody is asking the same thing. What is the deal with the weather today? I already know. Weather Channel was on last night with a screen full of big white cotton candy looking swirls. Julia's dad, George, has already taped up several windows. Sarah, her mom, packed an emergency bag just in case we have to evacuate. Another hurricane is on its way. 3rd this season, not as big as the last couple, but slow moving. I've seen the routine, now the ropes. Once breakfast is done, I sit on the couch in the living room waiting impatiently for Julia to come home so she can take me on her daily stroll. She has a dog walking service and she's out walking other dogs. I get my own private walk because she's my own private girl. I can practically taste the storm coming through the open window, the back of my throat tingle, the metallic edge, the fizzy energy. But it's more than that. It's as if the air is up to no good, sneaking up on the world and looking for trouble. On the poetry of stink. Of course, not everybody can smell what I'm smelling. My nose is a zillion times more powerful than the humans. Dogs are expert at odor, students of stink. We analyze the air in the way humans read poetry, searching for invisible truths. And we don't just smell the good and bad stuff that people notice with their substandard snoozes. The usual suspects, popcorn and lilacs and freshly sharpened pencils, diapers and Brussels sprouts and freaked out skunks. No, our noses get it all. The whole shimmery double rainbow in April. Humans, they're lucky to get a cloudy day in November. We get the molecule of roast beef dancing on the wind 50 miles from the tidy kitchen where it just slid out of the oven. We get the cherry lollipops under the back seat of the Honda 16 cars up on the highway at rush hour. We get humans can't even dream of getting. We're the ones who find the miracle earthquake baby cuddled in her crib under tons of rubble. We're the ones who find lost hikers in the wilderness after a quick whiff of a sweaty rock. We can even tell when someone's sick. We can smell seizures and cancer and migraine headaches. Try getting your guinea pig to do that. We smell feelings too. Sad has a sharp scent. with an undertone of sweetness. Sad smells like being lost in a winter forest as the sun goes down. And happy. Happy is the best, but there's a touch of wistfulness around the edges. Happy smells like bacon ice cream served up in an expensive leather shoe. You're going to love every minute of it, but you know it won't last forever.